here we are in the Gold Edition in some absolutely golden lighting, I must say. This is some lighting it stands out in. Ignore that it's damaged. I may have crashed into some stuff. But here we are with the Gold Edition Mazda RX-8, which is the reward, the Platinum reward for this summit right now. But I already have it. And I will explain why I have it. Why is the game looking slightly better than it normally does? You know what? It's this golden lighting, which honestly, it makes me feel a bit more enthusiastic for the graphics upgrades that are coming out. Ooh, it's a nice drift. The graphics upgrades that are coming out, because those are going to be lighting and, not lighting, sorry. They're going to be weather and toning focused. So, if this game can look pretty damn decent under the right tone, you know what? I think we might be in for a pretty decent graphics update. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I mean, here we are in Miami. But yes, this is the Gold Seeker 2 reward. Is this Mazda RX-8. I can't believe there's some people completely gaslit themselves into thinking that it actually wouldn't be the Mazda RX-8 as a reward for this summit. Even though it clearly would have been. It's in the image for this summit. So why, what else would it have been? I've accidentally managed to find myself taking the Gold Edition into the swamps. Sorry, I'm just off a really bad illness, so I'm kind of still stuffy. I seem to have perused into the swamps, but I'm using a maxed out set already. So yeah, this thing is interesting when it comes to handling. That was a surprise truck, but yes, I shouldn't have... If I didn't reverse there, that would have been a pretty goddamn cool stop. But you know what? Let's take this thing into customize, because obviously you boys are here to see what kind of car you're getting. What kind of car you're playing this week's Gold Seeker Summit for, because remember, this is the last Platinum reward of this episode. We've got 2 weeks left, and then we're in episode 2, a brand new run of American Legends, and here we go. Obviously, customization, and let's see what we've got here. But first of all, do head down there, subscribe with notifications on. It would be very much appreciated. You may not even know you're not subscribed. It would just very much be appreciated. Just check it out. And honestly, the best thing you could do is just go and check out some of the other content after this video. But right now, this thing has been in the game for a while, so there's been a fair few liveries for it. And I've always, no matter what, ever since this vehicle has been out, I've always been indecisive on the liveries. This one would be perfect, but I don't like that the windows are so deep blacked out. And there's nothing really I can do about that. Whoever made the livery blacked out the windows entirely, you know? There's a single golden line. There's the golden clouds, which are nice, I suppose. There's a silver one. In fact, speaking of silver, well, mostly speaking of the fact that silver is not gold, if I go over to one of these liveries here somewhere, this livery, it's so good, it's so perfect, but it's just not gold. It's nothing to do with gold. This is the livery I normally have on, and we may go with this livery. Probably will, I don't know. I mean, I just want to find something good, you know. Maybe something's in latest, now that people are re-getting this car. It's a lot of gold, and gold is a very, very tacky color is the problem. What even is this? Like, who's unironically... No, I can't let myself think that that's even borderline a good livery. So what are we actually looking at for this then? Because there is, I mean, this one's kind of cool. I like this color scheme. It seems that this one car, Mr. Black Boa, I've seen Mr. Black Boa's work before. It seems he's just going absolutely nuts on this kind of stuff. I guess this would look cool with golden tires, because it's like the gold is like seeping into the car, I guess. But it's an interesting style. But again, I don't think it really competes with a lot of the stuff here. Now, my question is, this thing is Japanese, so where's all the anime? There is other variations of the livery I use. This one seems to be a different material, and then this one is that livery, but, you know, with black as the base color instead. Now, remember, these cars, these are the Summit cars that were before we started being able to change the color of Summit cars. I kind of like this, because it ties in with the splitter and everything. It, like, connects it, I guess. That's kind of cool, to be fair. That is kind of cool, but I don't think it's really my style. See, all of you kids nowadays get your what's the car called? The Winter Agent editions and your Z4s, and you can change the color of them and everything. Back in my day, we had Summit cars like this, where all you could do was change the livery. And, oh, I kind of like that livery. All you could do was change the livery and nothing else. And we had to deal with that. We would just have to hope either we'd have to make a livery that was just the color we wanted, or we'd have to hope someone else made that same livery, you know? And it's some tough times to live in. Oh, these are just the most first world of problems. Where's the livery I go for? There it is. Okay, it sucks that this one's so blue. Here we go. Such a sick livery, but yeah. All right. Vanities is where this thing shines. I'm gonna go check the store real quick. Oh, we did get the Valhalla bundle, which I'll probably do a video on. I kind of want to do a video on the Valhalla bundle. It looks kind of fun. I probably will. Oh, I don't want to go yellow prismatics or yellow. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to go with anything here, to be honest. Okay, right. Now, I don't actually know what the story reward is. I assume the story reward is something gold as well. We'll look over here and try and find something that is usable, and that would be the gold vanities that are up at the very top. We've got two choices. We can either go with one that is already gold, which is the Gold Rush tire, which I'm sure many of the comments would recommend. However, I have, okay, they're pretty cool. I have what are already in the store today, the pure gold tires. When you move with the pure golds, they turn, get this, get this. Pure gold. And we've got a couple of different options here. We've got low poly golden smoke. We got the new Gold Rush smoke, which is quite cool, but I'm not really an amazing fan of it. But what we are a fan of is golden smoke. It's more like shards of gold, which I quite like. It was the original bundle that I got the pure gold stuff in. Vanity wise, oh, there wasn't an official like good gold vanity. It was just yellow vanity and whatnot until good old Gold Rush. Underglow, I suppose this one's kind of nice because this one's got like a gold feel, but I just ended up going with white because the silver, because really nothing else is going to work. We'll black out the windows. I'm not going this far. I do have morals, unfortunately. And I already think there's a horn that would match a gold aesthetic. And topper, I just don't think, oh yeah, I forgot we got this. I just don't think we have a gold topper, really. I mean, why would we? Oh, ooh. Ooh, I think I might. I don't know, it's dumb, but I think I might. It's really, really dumb, but I kind of want to because of that. Oh, you know what? It's basically the car I had before, so I'll do that to at least make it slightly different. Okay, let's take this thing into a race. Here we are. We've got Confidence Man playing in the radio of the race, but we are in our slightly newly vamped Gold Edition. I've already run out of nitro. I guess I'm not using nitro chem because it's already maxed out. I didn't put any parts on her. But obviously, you can see the tires here. If I don't really know how to explain this. Okay, maybe I'll drift around this corner. You can kind of see it there. If I just stop there, you can see that the tires aren't, you know, gold when you're driving and whatnot. Oh well, when you're not driving, they're not gold. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. The topper is kind of fun, I guess. I don't really notice it moving around too much, but I guess it's a bit of fun. And I'm in middle of nowhere for some significant reasons. Not only is middle of nowhere a race that has had every single barrier mysteriously removed, like just every single barrier on this race has just poof gone. Like there's no more barriers at all, which is an interesting choice. But not only that, but also this race has significance because this is actually the race that you had to use the Gold Edition in. It's terrible. Use the Gold Edition in when it was first added. In the first time this thing released, we had this event. But originally we were able to do it in this. You know, a race with actual character. In fact, a race with barriers before. This Summit car has released before. We had this thing in the game earlier than right now, you know? So it's interesting that it's coming back. And obviously I got it the first time round, and I know people are going to complain. They're like, oh, Sid, you already have the car, but you're going to play the Summit. What do you expect me to do? I'm making content on this video game. What do you expect me to sit here like, oh, it's like a good little boy in my lap crossed? No, I'll just wait. No, I already have this Summit car. I'm not going to be playing, actually. Let's go to the next race. Here we are. We're in another race. I don't know. It's a weird dilemma of playing a Summit car, again. It's cool. We're in the Racing the Train race again. But yeah, it's a weird one Because especially when they're rerunning summits, you know, and especially considering that the last time this Gold Edition came out, it came out during the top 3,000 summit positions. You know, on Xbox it's rarer, on Stadia it's extinct, and on PlayStation now 11,000 people will get to own this thing. 11,000 more people, presumably. Anywhere from 11,000 to 14,000 people will own the Gold Edition Mazda RX-7, which, you know, if one guy stops one other guy from getting it, does it really matter? I don't know, you know, I don't know, it's a bit of a cope moment, you know. I mean, sure, if you're on Xbox, I don't know what to tell you. But if you're on PlayStation and you can't get top 11,000, should you have the car? You know? Like, you know, not in like a way where it's like, you know, oh, you suck. It's just like, if you're not getting top 11,000, work on it, you know? Be a better player. You know, it's that kind of thing. Okay, that's cars traffic. There we go. I was going to do a summit guide for this summit, but then I had to stay up all night because they kept marketing the story as if it was a vanity item story, as if it was a vehicle story and not a vanity item story. So I stayed up all night waiting to have to make a video on that instead, and then I realized, no, I'm not going to be making a video on that because it's a vanity story instead of a vehicle story. And then I came over here to do, and then I laid in bed for a little bit before going to Costa, and then instead I woke up 7 hours later, you know, and believe it or not, there wasn't enough time to film a summit video at that point. And when you don't get a summit video out the same day as the summit starts, there's not really a point in doing the summit video. It's all at that point. It's a whole convoluted mess, but hey, I'm gonna do a video on the Assassin's Creed car. I'm gonna try and get a video out Saturday too, and this will be out tomorrow. I'll probably do Assassin's Creed car also tomorrow, and then I'll try and get another video out for Saturday, and then Monday upload, it will probably be the Reddit, whatever. Okay, though, that is about it from me. I do hope you boys did enjoy this video because I enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoyed the Gold Edition when you actually unlock it, you know. And that's going to be about for me. I already said that. Thank you to popular members. A special thank you to famous members. And an insane thank you, insane thank you to Icon member Corey Brown and Dustin for the love of life. Yes, that is about it from me. Alright, in a bit.